are questions that I get often from sellers. Is it the right time to sell in this market? So the right time to sell, it really depends on you. However, looking at the inventory right now, there is actually a shortage in inventory, so it might be favorable for you. But you have to keep in mind that real estate is very local. So we have to do a market analysis and look at your area and look how fast are the houses selling in your area and how much they're selling it for. Is there a significant price reduction in the area? And that would help you make a decision whether it's the right time to sell or not. How do I sell my house quickly and for top dollars? To sell your house quickly, one of the most important factors is the price. You have to put yourself in the buyer's shoes when pricing your home. When you were a buyer, how were you approaching purchasing homes? Typically, when a buyer looks at a home and finds it expensive, they skip it and go to the next house. This will cause your house to stay on the market if it's overpriced. The problem is the longer the house stays on the market, the cheaper it's going to sell and the higher chance that people will try to negotiate it down. And buyers might think that there's something wrong with the house causing it to stay on the market. Ideally, I would price it competitively from the beginning. So let's talk about a good strategy to price your house. Knowing that the buyers are looking for a good deal, the best strategy is actually to price your house right below market value. This will attract a lot of buyers to your house, and they will compete on putting offers to your house. And then you get to choose what's the best offer for you. What's the best price? How fast then can they close? Are they financially stable and can really close their loan? And the terms of the loan is good. All that are important factors to choose from when picking what's the right offer. Also, they're not going to be super picky about repairs because they know if the house goes back on the market, somebody else will take it. Second is make-ready services. It's important that your house shows very well when the buyers come to see it for the first time. Hiring a handyman in case the house needs a fresh paint with a neutral color, including baseboards, crown molding. If there are some projects in the house that needs to be taken care of, for example, a leaking faucet, a flush that it's not working, anything that would bother you as a buyer when you step into the house. I would bring somebody to service the AC. I would bring somebody to professionally clean the house meticulously, including the windows, chandeliers, doors, cabinet, inside and out. Because the buyers do open these cabinets and will look inside of it. I would clean the vents. I would replace the filters. All that may leave a big impression on the buyer and gives the impression that the house is well taken care of. Also, something very important is hiring a yard man to clean up the yard, putting fresh mulch, maybe putting seasonal flowers, and power washing the exterior and the driveway. All that is very important because first impression is everything. Now that you are ready to put the house on the market and we got beautiful professional photos for your house, if you live in the house, it is a good idea to sit as a family and have a plan how you are going to manage the showings for the house. The more you make your house available for showing, the faster to sell your house at a great price. Maybe you want to plan how you're going to handle the pets in the house, how you're going to handle the clutter in the house. What are you going to do about cooking? Because you want to avoid having strong aromas in the house during showings and open houses. How the house needs to show well and be clutter-free during showings. while still living there. So a good idea that a lot of people are doing is using the garage at this point for storage for all the clutter. So the house would show nice and clutter-free, and then whatever you need to store, you just put it in your garage. People understand that, and it's not a problem at all. Once we get offers from buyers, we discuss it together and discuss the different options between offers. And when you decide, we sign the offer, becomes a contract. At that time, the buyer would send an inspector to inspect the house. It is very important to keep all your utilities on the whole time until closing, because the utility needs to be on during inspection and during the final walkthrough. Typically, when the buyer does inspection, they have some requests for repairs. You could either do the repairs and provide receipts that a professional did it, or you could give them a contribution toward closing. It's negotiable, whatever both of you agree. After that, we follow up with the buyer's lender to make sure that everything is being done on time. We follow up with the title in case they have any questions. And we are ready to close once the buyer's lender say that we are clear to close. So now that you prepared your house well for showing and you made it available, we got offers, we got an accepted offer, and we are under contract and we closed on your house. So congratulations, you managed to sell your house at a great price. Why some homes stay on the market? The biggest factor for homes staying on the market is the price. If the house is overpriced, it's almost always a reason for the house to stay. So it's very important to price the house right. And keep in mind that the most activities you have is the first 2 weeks you put the house on the market. So it's important to price the house right from the beginning. Number two, if the house does not show well, for example, that it's not clean, it has a lot of clutter, it has a lot of projects that needs attention, if it has any strong odors like cooking or pets or something like that, that has a strong impact on the buyer. Also, if there are strong paint colors or a lot of accessories in the house, personal accessories, it's a good idea to paint the house to neutral colors and to remove as much personal accessories as possible so the buyer can envision his family moving into the house and making it theirs. Thank you for watching. We'd be honored to be your resource for all your real estate needs, whether you're buying or selling or interested in investing in real estate. This is Nora Michael with NB Elite Realty, your local real estate agent.